Welcome, this is Maddie. Today I'm gonna show you how to make a easy rose. I have this red yarn. I'm starting with the slip knot, and with my 5.25mm hook, I will chain 31. Careful not to twist that chain. Next, we do a half double crochet on the second chain from the hook, and we will work a half double crochet in each chain all the way to the end of the chain. Now that we are on the end of the row, we are gonna chain one, turn the work around, and work 5 double crochets in the first stitch. Next, we do a slip stitch in the next stitch. Then in the following one, we do 5 double crochets once again. And we will repeat that pattern until the end of the row. This is really one of the easiest ways of making a rose. It just requires you to know a couple of basic stitches, and it's like a repetition work. Now we're getting to the end. We're gonna finish it off, leaving a tail for sewing. You should have at least 8 inches for that. Now with the tapestry needle, we're gonna arrange these petals since they're all in one twisty work. Now this one I'm gonna sew having the petals a little wider. It will look more like a blossom flower. For this sewing, I'm gonna insert my needle, making sure it captures all the layers. It went up with probably 3 layers in one end of the flower. So we gotta make sure the needle goes through all these layers and inside the center as well. There's gonna be a little space in there. Now I'm making sure to sew shut the center of the flower since there was a gap on it. Sewing that together so we don't see a hole anymore. Then you can always give it a knot with both of the tails you have on the work, one from the beginning and the other from the end of the work that you also use for sewing. And here it is, the more open look flower. Now I'm gonna show you another one I've done following the same pattern. However, when I arranged the petals for sewing, I held it tighter and it gives us different looks of roses. Now I'm gonna show you how to sew this together a bit tighter to look more like a bud. You just go holding tight on that end, like pinching it, and try not to lose the shape as you go rolling your work up. And now you insert the needle side to side, making sure it's going through all those layers inside the rows as well. After a few side to side sewing, we go in the center of the rows, going through all the layers, about 4 layers when you sew it this way, a couple more times to make sure everything stays in place. Now I'm just checking that I went through all the layers, nothing is loose. I'll finish this up giving a knot as well. So now you can compare this one with the previous one I showed you, the more closed petals. The way you decide to sew it, it will give you a different look of flowers, but the pattern is the same, open or closed, you choose. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this easy pattern. I appreciate you. Please leave a comment, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and have a good one.